Oh, there. Welcome. Oh, I didn't put them in there. Yeah. Welcome to Truth and Transparency. Welcome to the main event. Well, this is going to be a live for the ages. Going to give people a chance to get in chat love as that's happening. I'm going to take us down where no person has taken us before. Again, hello and welcome to Truth and Transparency. Oh, yeah. Welcome to my Facebook group.
Remember your defense. Trying to come. Concentrate, focus on. Remember balance. Make good fight. Warning to running out of the ring once more past the point. On guard. Ready. Guard. Fight.
Welcome to the Transparency. Saddle up. Let's go, bitches. Before I left for Denver, this is my Facebook group, and welcome to it. Yeah, Johnny. Let's do this shit. Again, welcome to Truth and Transparency. All right. Okay. Welcome to my Facebook group. This is my tell-all on all you creators. I got so much to say. Hold on one second. This is part of my Denver trip when I went, see, February 17th, 2021. This is just, I did everything that you guys could not. Fucking haters. So right here's a video, just, you know, me getting them binders in there. So I have clips of everything. Me being silly. Oh. Sneak peek of a hotel. Let's see. Oh, look at the mountains. Baby Jesus. Look at the biggest pencil you've ever seen in your life. Look at that pencil I can see from my room. Don't be a pencil pusher. Don't be a pencil pusher. That's my bed. That's Kelly's bed. Oh, look at the mountains. There's my bed. Okay. Baby Jesus. Baby Jesus is coming for you. This is how I used to do my lives on right here. You had to be like special to be involved with this. Janet, y'all have no idea how excited I am for this. We do. This is when I created the Life 360 app. Wow, here we go, February 17th. This is me, and that was Jay for Justice. So she was the Nick feature, and I was Nicole. I was at the airport, and this is when she did not wait for me, and she already went to the hotel. So this is me doing everything myself. Oh God. This is, I had to wear a Bob Roth shirt and a Daniel Son from the hotel. This is me being silly. Oh, this is Andrea Powers love bombing me and sending me my personal selfie stick. Like, it extends. Oh my God. Like, I am official with all these new gadgets. Sending stuff to the hotel. Mini tripod. Hat clip. I'm sorry. When I rock my hats, I can still rock the GoPro. I wanted to. Oh, all these accessories. How do I shut that down? Another clip. Clips. Oh, here. Okay, there we go. I mean, this thing is just. She mailed it. She mailed it. This is what it looks like. To the. So, I got a. Where's the suction? Flat mount. Should be a section on here. Cheers, Denny. Clamp. Clampy. Clampy. Screw. Extension. This is my private Facebook group. Strap. Look at the chesty. Where's the, oh, there it is. There's the chesty. And this carrying case is awesome. It'll be good for my camera too. Got some amazing footage. I will say that the Denver airport's just rather weird, but you know, whatever. It's large. It's very big. And again, this was Andrea Powers love bombing me and telling me to go. A lot of what I want to use. You have to catch trains and shuttles, and so I'm really going to compare now for the next hour. I'm going to compare some data, and I want to take a look at what my 360 Life app was doing, what NA's was doing. So, but yeah. Okay, let's see what else I have on this. This is just me showing you guys some stuff before I start telling you my tell-all. This is when Unmasked got information out of Tammy, and they took this video out of here and put it in their group. Teresa got it from Tammy. Yeah, we're straight. Okay. Got some of the mountains back over there. Oh, exit on the left. You got it. Oh, yeah, left. Okay. This was. Thank you. I'll tell you what, it's very confusing around here. You're going to turn left at this light, honey. Yeah, driving in Denver's not far. Then it's right? We're on the left longer than we're on anything. Is it on the left? Yeah, it's on the. It's again, stealing intellectual property. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. I don't know how many people in Texas died trying to sit in their car to stay. Okay. So let's see what else I got for you guys. Oh, since everyone just wanted to, have selfies of me, I would show you them, but I just don't want people to get wet in their seats. Let's see. Where we go here. Oh, I made sure I had some salmon before I left. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Made sure I had some salmon there. Look at me. Look, I reminded all my people, I said, great day. Y'all need to clap it up, not get the clap. That's how I talk to my members. Oh, God. This is when I told Gina to go fuck herself. Gina Marie. My comments to Gina, you fucking felon. Oh, took a nice little view of Denver. What else do I got in here? Hey, Gina, keep my name and my tots out your mouth. Instead of family. Oh God, guys, this is the moment when I was like, this is it. This is the bubble. This is the Netflix. And I was like, oh, hell no, that's not the timestamp, baby. Or if it is, this is what I needed. 119, see that? Where are you? Right there, that's it. And obviously there's Nikki Poo. So this was, that stage, text message that they tried to say happened at 210. No, Chris did it at 119 when he was driving home. And this is not what's in the discovery. And they had to keep it out because it proved her phone from being on, then off, and then turned on once they got there. Hot Ham Radio. Let's see what else I got. See, January 11th, that was. Like, y'all bitches so behind me. Let's see. This is me only going, I could just go so far deep back. This was me on the plane. I flew United. So I just took, whereabouts I was and let my group know. I paid for that, Wi-Fi on the plane. I said, "Dear Lord, watch over us, guide us, and let us be as brave as you these next several days." Look at Janet, just still always love bombing me. I look forward to seeing your beautiful self. Pop the top, Janet. Just a little breakfast meal I had. Oh, here's Jay's mods love bombing me too, so we'll get that. Andrea Powers is just love bombing me. Oh, there's some more of my app. Okay, I'm gonna love this data tracking. Let's see, just yeah, okay. So now that we got everybody that's gonna be here, that's just if you're part of this group, like you had like the best time with me, and anybody that tells you differently, they're fucking liars. They're just liars. That's all there is to it. So let's give it a rundown here. I knew nothing about any YouTuber, didn't know anybody. So here's my tell-all with YouTubers. Write in chat a name and I will tell you about my experiences with them. So, and then, things that you, don't ask, I will have my list here that I'm ready for. Chantilly lace and a pretty face. Janet. Janet, baby doll. I have no experiences with MGL. So my tell-all with MGL, never talked to her in my life. Tell me all about your experience with Support with Safa. Support, I just recently met, didn't even know she was a creator until recently. Know that she's very passionate about, her daughter, and she is currently talking about the murders of Libby and Abby. And I know that I had to put support for Safa in her place once when I showed that she wanted to contact people's employment. And she owned it and she said, "Oh my God," and took it and was like, "Yeah, that is not okay." So I give Support with Safa A-okay in my book. So let's see. Let's see who else. I'm going to just try to go in order here. So I said MGL, don't know. Hi there, Mod Squad. Kim and Crafton. So Kim and Crafton obviously didn't know them from Adam. Know that Crafton was given my Shazam videos. I always thought that if I can get to the bottom of who gave him Shazam, I could find out a lot because of the videos that were out there. They were videos that were told that they were in the accused group. And I questioned some of those videos that's where they came from. But needless to say, my experiences with them, didn't know them at all. Everything that they were, every creator that's ever talked about me didn't know me. The only creator that reached out to me and said, "Hi, my name is Allie Erickson, and I do interviews on YouTube, and I wanted to know if like you'd be up for an interview." She is the only person that ever came to me and wanted to like interview me and ask me about me. Everybody else, there's not a single person that did not talk shit and had not ever met these people, never talked to these people, nothing. So I didn't watch Crafton. I never even knew the lives that he did. So when I was talking the other day about Ludovica Biani, I never saw any of those lives that like Nina wanted him to do and all that shit. I didn't watch Crafton Barnes. I mean it when I say this. If I don't like you, or if I don't have a reason to watch you, I don't hate watch anybody. I think that that's fucking crazy. That doesn't make sense. So how I looked at it is Crafton never took the time to get to know me. He's just playing videos and he's having his own narrative of what Shazam is. So I looked at, Crafton as some grubby guy with a fucking hole in his face. So I didn't really, but I didn't know these people. I don't know any of these people. So what I could tell you is that the only reason that I ever communicated with Crafton and Kim, the only reason I ever communicated with them was due to a most recent stuff about Miranda and stuff about Heather Blair. So, and obviously I'm going to have the back. I had numerous reasons on why I spoke up so much about that. My own personal history with my own life. But more importantly, I had emails that I had received and all of it smelled like pure shit. So it smelled off then. And then I saw this unfold and I was like, yeah, this is unlike other people. If I see something and I can help something and I know something, I say something. And that's what these fucking creators don't do. They're all, they can't act like they don't know what's going on because you're going to see when I say all these creators knew who I was because they tried to get in my group nonstop. They were trying to get into my Lana What a Day, Shazam What a Day. They all knew about me. It doesn't mean that I knew about them because I didn't do YouTube, but they all knew about me. They all talked about me. You can talk about my evidence. You can talk about, whatever, but you shouldn't be talking about me as a person because none of them knew me. And you show me a live where I'm talking about a person that I don't know. Everything I've ever said has been about my personal experiences with the person and period. AD, I have no issues with AD. I think that all these people started to realize that all the information that they were getting was fucking bogus about me. I know that people that have modded for him have been very supportive and kind to me. Me and AD have never shared nudes. So, and I've enjoyed every time I've ever been on AD. Straight up blowing minds. Kelly the Advocate. Know nothing about her. Don't even know what her, like, Kelly the Advocate. I don't even know if I've ever seen anything. What do you think about Seeking the Truth with Dave? I think he's a loudmouth, but he knows that. I think that I think he's fucking wild. Like, what I mean by wild is he's just he's hyper. He's wild. I know that I had to go and do lives about him when all that stuff came out. I know he has his theories about the case. He can have whatever theories he wants about a case. All these creators can, but you know, I've never been in the DMs with Dave. That goes with Larry as well. I've never talked to Larry in the DMs. I've never talked to Larry on the phone. I've never talked to, like, that's why I think it's so funny when Larry says all this stuff to these women and says, like, I told you Lana was this, that, and the other. I told you she does it. Bitch, you don't know me. You know nothing about me, Larry. The Lairster. Rocket Man. They're just like passing around, like, Larry, you come into a chat and you just say, oh, go check out Rocket Man. Oh, because what? An alt sent that to you? You're like, you are the definition of bitch boy. That's my opinion of Larry. If you don't know something, why would you, like, you know how many anonymous emails I get? Oh, here, let me just go, like, live. You don't even make any sense. You don't even know what you're fucking doing. But I think Larry, I mean, if he hasn't learned his lesson yet, I mean, his fiance left him because of this fucking YouTube shit. I mean, walk away from it. Stop acting like a little fucking girl. That's my opinion on Larry. My opinion on Mod Squad Lover. Voices behind the drywall. I don't think she's real. I asked her. I think it was in the emails because she came on. She did something. I don't know if maybe she emailed me or maybe I told Allie. I can't remember, but something. I wanted to talk to her because it was about, she said that she was working with Kim back again with the Wattses, and I called Heavenly High Water bullshit on it. And I said I would just love to know what Kim told you about all that because it's all shit. I've never watched one single episode of Cher, so don't know anything about Cher. Don't even know what her husband's name is, or even if they're married. LOL, I would never contact someone's employer, like, ever. Yeah, but we cannot write that in the chats. I already talked about Dave and Larry. Voices behind the driveway. That's pretty funny. Red Kim is a bitch. Crafton is a hacker. That's all I know about those two shit talkers. Checking in, but I'm about to go over check AD Patreon. Go and Patreon, love. Mia, I've had nothing but a great experience with her. What you see is what you get, and that's what I love. So, I've never seen, like Larry, he's behind the scenes. He's a little fucking girl. Dave just runs his mouth. Mia, never seen her in any type of drama. Been such a pleasant person to talk to about the Watts case. I've had nothing but amazing things to say about her. And I know that she works hard. If she's ever asked me something, I've told her something, she's taken the time to like go and like research something. And so I can just like a high five her work ethic. You're breaking his heart right now, not watching. You have no idea how excited he was when you mentioned the bus and his name. Oh yeah, that's the thing is, so honestly, my conversations with Kim and Crafton, since I ever talked to them, they'll say something like, "Oh, did you see this episode? Did you see that?" I said, "I hate to say this, but I haven't seen anything." For example, Nina, I guess they did an episode with Nina, and there was audio of my voice, and I had no idea about it. And I'm like, Nina went to you guys and wanted you guys to do a video about me. And what did she want to talk about? How she threw herself at me being married, and how I told her that my heart was in West Virginia. Like what? Like what? I just, yeah, I'm sure I said some audio shit. Like I'm a funny fucker. But yeah, like I said, I didn't even see it. I didn't even know it. I know, Bumblebee, I'm gonna come and stay with you and explore the world. The tubes be wild. Yeah, tire tubes. I don't know any of these people. You just said you are doing a tell-all. Yep, this is a tell-all. Thank you. Thank you. I do like your take on the Watts case. Thank you. I appreciate that there, Rachel. I bet you that's, I'm going to say that's Jamie. It's my guess right there. That's Jamie. Yeah, that's what I would agree. Let's see. Support. I love AD. He's a sexy old man. Go get it, girl. Let's see. All right, moving on to Dorothy. Dorothy's loud. My experiences with Dorothy is she came out full support of Lana, came over, got a membership, was over on my channel like nonstop, writing in all caps, which then I come to find out is just because she can't see that well. Then let's see. Then there were some email exchanges, and it was about me. It was about her telling me to be like, once again, warning me of people. And I what? Okay. And I just said, yeah, no, like, homie, don't play that. I think she was saying that Jessica Lynn was like what was it? Like a TT. Like she didn't trust that if Jessica Lynn was gonna one day then be like best friends with Natasha again. It was wild stuff. I don't remember, but I was just like, this is not what I have time for. No offense, but I don't give a fuck what Jessica Lynn does with her time, and who she wants to be friends with. I don't give a fuck. But then when all of a sudden she pulled support, it was because she said that that I did something that I, oh, yep, I knew that Lana would show my emails. Well, yeah, because you lied. So I showed the emails to show that this is exactly what happened. I don't show things unless you lie. When you lie, then I show the truth. That's all. So yeah, Dorothy, I said, I don't know these people. Don't know her from Adam. I don't even know if she has kids or if she's married. I think she has kids because I think she talks about them. But I think that she lived in Boston because of her accent. I don't, so I think she has a questionable, yeah, I don't know if people just go around like giving people wrenches or whatever, but, I'll just notice it's like a whole little plethora of different types of people wrenching over there. See, okay, so this is my new word is I don't know why people say I no longer support Dave or Larry. Because when I think of the word support, I think of financial. So I think the word that people should start using is stop saying support. Okay. Start using the word believe. Like the only reason I would not watch somebody, because it's free for you guys to watch. Like, let's be honest. So to use the word like support, I think that we should get away from that word. Because support and believe are not the same thing. And I think that that's the problem with YouTube right now is you hear the word support. When I hear support, like to me, if you're being supportive of me, that means you are actively like hardcore supporting me, whether that's financial, whether that is like you're vocalizing that. But if you're like a proud supporter, that's, think of like sponsorships, like in support of, and but there's a whole different meaning behind believe. Do you believe Larry? Do you believe Dave? Or do you not like, or do you like, they're just not my cup of tea. I cannot, why do you watch Channel 5 News versus watching Channel 10 News? Isn't it the same news? Well, yeah, but I like that girl because she's, hot, or I like that guy because he's hot, or, I can't stand this because of that. But you would never say, I don't support Channel 5 News. You would say, I don't watch Channel 5. I watch Channel 10. Like, I don't support Seinfeld. I don't support, the OC. No, I don't watch. Like, no, I don't watch Seinfeld. No, I don't watch Family Guy. So I'm just curious when people say the word support, I want to know what they actually mean by the word support. Because I'll tell you who I believe and who I don't believe. I'll tell you flat out who's lying to you and stuff like that. But my question is about that. Dave confuses me. He is so angry. See, that to me is a great sentence. Is a fabulous sentence. Is straight up blowing minds a channel? Is that what that means? Because I thought you were saying I was straight up blowing minds, just so you know. And I'm way behind in chat, so let me come back here. Oh God, okay, Lana, I get it. I won't say support anymore. Depends if you want facts or fiction. Yeah. No, but I'm glad that you said it because I wanted to talk about it. I just think that word is shit. And I think that people really need to think about what that word means. Because I would like, oh, well, I support Melissa Jade and I support Allie. Support, what the fuck does that mean? Does that mean you believe them? What do you mean you're supporting them? Like, they're going through a hard time. Did they just get their period today? Like, what do you mean you're supporting them? Like, did you buy a membership? Do you believe what they are saying? Because this is how I look at it. If I'm saying something and somebody else is saying the opposite, well, one of us is clearly not telling the truth, right? If we have two totally different recollections, okay? So basically it would be like, do you believe Lana or do you believe John Smith. That's how that would come down to. And then this is my next follow-up is why would you believe John Smith over Lana? Because he's so hot. Or, oh, because I just hate Lana, so I'm going to just believe John. Oh, so it has nothing to do with proof? Like, well, Lana just put up a whole damn thread showing that, you know, XYZ. Like, she's proving what she just said. Like, if I come out and say something, I'm proving what I'm saying. So I believe Lana because of this. Oh, well, I still just believe John because I hate Lana. Okay. So I didn't even know it's a channel. When you get timed out and blocked for asking a question, no talent script readers. I despise Larry, to be honest, from day one. And then my question would be is why? I think everybody should start asking more questions like why. Yes, there you go. No, Muffy, this is good. What I mean by support is that I'm a subscriber. Yes, so I'm supporting their numbers. Perfect. And I watch their videos, lives, etc. Perfect. So, yep, about the. So I can't get behind anybody. So, for example, I want to see proof. Jamie wanted to start a YouTube channel and talk about and be Sarah King's mouthpiece. Well, you're not going to get a channel and just run your mouth. Where's this proof? Show all the messages. I have all my messages. Remember, I'm trying to, like, if you want me to show all the messages, I can back up everything that I've said. Brooke's DMs with Sarah can back up everything I said. Why doesn't Brooke show her DMs with Sarah? Sarah show her DMs with, Jamie. Jamie show her all of her messages. Show the messages if you guys are so honest and truthful over there. No, because their messages would blow their fucking spot up. Like, blow it the fuck up. And I'm just waiting. Because I know the truth. Nina narrates. Let's talk about Nina. Nina narrates. Do you understand? I have no idea who any of these people are. So the only way they can get in touch with me is by DMing me or calling me or texting me, but that would require you to have my phone number. So all these people had to come to me because I don't know anybody. And what do? They came to me. Well, why would you come to me? I mean, Craft & Barnes puts out, I'm this horrible person and all this stuff. Like, why would an attorney who's like so above and beyond message me? I've seen some fake text threads too easy to fake. That's why I scroll through my shit. So like I would take my DMs like this, go to them and scroll them for you. You can't fake that. Sorry. But that's what I would do. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't been booted. They should have been booted. Hey, mods, get on that. They're just thirsty. That's all. So Nina. Let's see. Nina comes to me. She just ran her mouth to me about every single subscriber, channel person, creator. I'm like, I don't even know who these people are. Then she tells me she's a saposexual, is that it? A saposexual? Need to tell all, I count on you and Mia. You're damn right. I think that's what it is. I mean, why would you reach out to somebody and tell them about your sexual preference? Can I just ask that? Is that normal? Like, why would you say what your sexual preference and orientation and all that shit is? Is that a normal thing? If you're a professional and you're a lawyer, is that normal to just reach out to somebody and start talking to them, and then you want to talk about, you're telling them about your sexual preferences. You're telling them that you're married, but you're a flirt and you want to flirt with them, and that you tell me that I'm hot and electric personality, and I mean, blah, 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 blah. And then here I find it out, and I want to go to this live. If Crafton would just unprivate it, but I get why he did, because he's like, God, I don't want that out there. Like, she rang together a bunch of audio clips, and of me, and I was like, and I was listening, because then Kim played them. I was like, she's like, yeah, wait, actually, she's like, this is all from different. I was like, yeah, I'm running in one of them. And I was like, yeah, because I was like, I want to see where all these are coming from. And they are from like all random days like, put together. And I'm like, wait, so this woman lied and told Natasha Cooper that she was a victim of mine, and then took it back. So she tells Natasha Cooper that she's a victim of mine, then says, no, I'm just kidding. Like, who does that? You're a lawyer. So Nina Narrates comes at me in May or April or some shit like that. Oh, May. And I talk all these amazing things about Allie Erickson. Great mom. I just go on and on. And I don't think she liked that, but I was being truthful. I said, I don't know what person is married with husband would act like that. But whatever. I never discuss my sexual preference because I'm not available, right? And then she is attracted to you, Lana. You forgot that part too. Oh yeah, she does. She says that she's attracted to me, and I mean, she said a lot of things. And so, like, I'm just like, nobody knows me. So if you're just gonna take text messages, when you just take a couple, what do you call it? Screen records, and you just like putting them wherever and playing them, it's like, as a lawyer, why are you totally trying to manipulate and twist this narrative? Like, I had no way of messaging you. I didn't even know who you were, Nina. And then when you lied to Natasha Cooper, then you tell Natasha Cooper the truth. Then you call me up on the phone and you want to have a Zoom meeting to tell me, Lana, I have to tell you something. I told Natasha Cooper that I was one of the 16. I said, you did what? I said, and I'm sitting there in just such disbelief. Like, I'm like, who the fuck does this shit? I'm like, there are no victims. And she's like, yeah. And then she's just like, and I just want to help you. And I just want to, like, put this all together for you. I'm like, put what together for me? She's like, because this was all orchestrated. And I'm like, well, no shit, it's all orchestrated, but you were part of the orchestration. So you like went and did this. And now you want to come to me and you want to help me prove that you did this? Like, wait, Bitch, where are your where's your meds? She also brings up that she used her, thank God she used her rabbit that day and that she came 10 times. I mean, I just don't think it's okay for you to just tell one side of any story. She was flaunting Paris in my face. And of course, yeah, then in a voice recording, I say something about Pop and Pee in Paris. Like, you guys know me. Like, now I think you guys know me. Like, that's me making a comment. That's not me being like, oh my God, Nina, I'm in love with you and I just can't stop thinking about you. No, it's actually the opposite. It was a 100-to-1 ratio of messages. 100 would be sent by her, 1 would be sent back by me. Okay. And there is a reason that I have not shown Jamie and Sarah's messages yet. Because I don't want to embarrass people, or like, it's private, right? Like, but I'm telling you, I didn't do anything. And those messages look really bad on those people, especially what they're saying right now. And when you add up the certain dates and you look at what else was going on and you look at who else they were talking to at the same time, it looks very problematic for those two people. But I want to know why nobody's ever asking people when they watch these channels. I'm going to start doing it. Like, when you want to talk about something and you're listing it as fact, where's the fucking proof? All it is a bunch of hearsay. It's all everybody does is hearsay, hearsay, hearsay. And it just, that's, I give props to Allie, who was sticking up for Mod Squad. She's like, I'm just sick of it. And I was like, good for you. I'm like, it's about time people get sick of this shit. Mod Squad's one of my best friends. Mod Squad would do anything for me, my child, my family. And I think that she thinks the same, because I hope that that's the type of friendships that you have. When someone's going to do that for you, you do that for them. But, you know, having cancer does not give you an excuse to be shitty to people. I'm sorry. And in fact, that should be an actual reason for you to be like, I would think the other way. So, I know what type of a friend I was to Jamie, and Nina brought up every single creator to me. Every single creator, she said, she actually brings up Unmasked. She brought up Vanessa to me back in May of 2021. She said, oh my God, did you know that Vanessa messaged me back when I wrote in your Cooter Brown live and asked me why I was in your live with Cooter Brown? Like, this is what Nina told me in May, which was like 2.5 at the end of May, 2.5 months after that would have happened, after that live would have happened. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so when you're gonna put something in content, when you're gonna put something out there, Nina, because then Nina gave this to Andrea Powers. Nina gave, because Nina would blow me up and I would like take a screenshot of where I was or what I was doing. She gave a 4-second recording of me at the doctor's. She gave that to Andrea Powers to put in a video. I mean, that's like something that I gave her May of 2021, because I went back and looked at all my stuff. She then gave it to Andrea Powers, and Kim and Andrea Powers put in a video and sent it to Vanessa and sent it to Craft and Barnes January 2nd. Oh, imagine that. I don't think everybody realizes this, but that Craft and Barnes, like, these people all used him to be like, oh, he'll put it out, he'll pull it out. They used Natasha Cooper and they used Craft and Barnes. Well, guess what? You can't use Craft and Barnes anymore, because he actually has a fucking brain. and I have a brain. And he wanted to sit down, and so did I. And he's like, hey, I want to go over some of this stuff because, like, I'm really sorry. Like, this is not okay. And I own this. And Kim was the same way. And no, I don't think that they weren't getting anything out of me for it, because I can tell you that when someone's saying, oh, they just want something out of you, what do you think that they're getting out of me? I don't have anything for them. It's actually the opposite way. They want to give me the stuff because they see they're not idiots. And they're like, wait a second, hold the fucking door. This isn't how this happened. This is, like, look at this dates. Like, they actually, and it was because I was, and then this is going to sound crazy. And I'm not saying that I would wish anything upon anybody, but if Miranda's mom doesn't do whatever and team up with whoever she did this with to Heather Blair and Miranda, I would have never talked to Kraft and Barnes. So that's how crazy the world works. Like, because I was like, hey, I have some stuff, and like, yeah, this isn't right. And I'm making this known. And I talked to Allie Erickson, and I talked to Heather, and I talked to Crafton and Kim. And before I even talked to them, I just came into that live and I was blocked, or I don't know if I was blocked. Oh no, it was subscribers only after 4 hours. So I started super chatting so that I could get my messages through, because it was subscriber mode only. That's why I had a super chat. Let's see. Yep. I found the rabbit unimpressive. I prefer the D. It's funny. I'm about to pull up all these messages because I'm sick and tired of this shit. I know. Oh my God, Cooter Brown, there's a memory. Yes, there is a memory. And you want to know what I want to see more of? Is when Allie came to the rescue of Mod Squad, and then Allie was getting, like, then everybody went, then, you know, she went after Allie, Jamie went after Allie, and these other people did. It's like, where's all of Allie's friends that are creators and supporters? Like, how are you guys letting this shit happen? And don't stop fucking saying, I don't get involved with drama because I see your fucking asses in the shit. So stop the shit. Stop saying that. If you have these creators on your panel and you guys are doing lives with people and you see that creators are being attacked and you have a channel, you have a platform, you have a voice. Nobody has had Allie Erickson's back with what Jamie did to Alex. Nobody's had my mods backs, who they've been nothing but amazing to every single person that has come in my lives. Always. Nobody can say anything about my friends who mod. That's and what they do actually say is just that, is that they're awesome. And so I'm calling out the CDTs, the Ambers, you have a relationship with Allie Erickson, and what Allie Erickson just went and was attacked, and you're hearing and seeing the shit. Oh, no, I'm just going to sit back and let that happen. Or I'm going to just privately message her and tell her, oh, I'm really sorry. Fuck, you're sorry. That's what I say. Fuck, you're sorry. Yeah, that's what they want to believe. Let them believe that. What is up, Parker, baby? It is not drama. It's slander and it's character assassination. You're damn right, Mod Squad. Amen. Bingo, bingo. And guess what? This is the true crime community. Like, you have a 20,000 person platform, or a 9 or a 10 or a, like, and I'm sorry, Alex, tell your friends this. Tell your friends that are creators what's going on. This is how you clean up a community. This is how you do it. Rachel, I'm glad you were here. You get your rest, baby girl. I'm going to pull up everything up. Nina narrates. Andrea Power's been in the thick of it since day one. Nina narrates, all up in the shiz. But guess what? This is the difference. This is the difference, and this is when you can tell if someone's a good fucking human or a shit human. Okay? Is again, so this is my story because this is what happened. And I would talk to Teresa quite a bit. Criminality, Teresa, she left her other channel and started her own channel. Well, while I was talking to Teresa, it was like, hey, would you ever talk to Nina again? Because, Vanessa, you and Nina, to be able, it was something about doing something with, Lynn, trauma and true crime. I said, absolutely not. Nina is fucking crazy. Absolutely not. That's period, end of story. Okay. No, absolutely not. Would you be willing to call it a what? No, they're not calling anything. This person needs to be in a padded room. This person needs to not be anywhere near social media to bully, harass, and use accounts to, dox people, go after people, like using alts. She admits to how many alts she has. I mean, to go and run your mouth. No, I want nothing to do with that person. And no, I don't care what strength she has. I don't care that she's a lawyer and she can do all that. Like, let's just use her to do this, and this. The answer is fuck no, and move the fuck on. And if that's what this conversation is about, I have nothing more to say. That's how you handle something. And that's how I handle things. It's not like, oh, well, okay, well, yeah, no, I can go ahead and act like I'm cool with Nina so I can use her to do. But that's what these other people are doing. They're using people that they know are fucking crazy. Okay? And they're sicking them on other people in this community because they want to use them to take care of their problems. Do you guys think that's okay? Because it's not, but that's what they're doing. Can someone please tell me why CDT and Amber were just mentioned? CDT and Amber were just mentioned because they're good friends with Allie Erickson. That's why they were mentioned. It's a more of a, how do I want to say this? It's what you call, there are rules in life. Okay. But when the rules don't apply to certain people, it becomes a very dangerous, hey, everybody's agreed that these people are bad for the community, that this is what they're doing, this is what they're known to do. We cannot have like this type of stuff going on. Okay, great. Everybody agrees to that, and everybody sees that. But then, oh, well, no, behind the scenes, we're going to get this person involved and we're going to use them. Because we don't give a fuck about the rules, but we're just going to act like we give a fuck about the rules. That's what's going on. And there's a bunch of blackmail going on. A shit ton of blackmail is going on. And I'm talking about blackmail. I'm talking about blackmail people with nudes. Okay. Nudes is a big thing. Tons of blackmail is going on with nudes behind the scenes. And it's disgusting. And no, it wasn't me that was ever doing that. But it was other people that were doing that. This isn't drama. That's the thing, is Muffy, is this is not drama. And I think when you do lives like this, when I'm looking at chat to answer questions, that's how it can get totally, when you hear something. But I at least appreciate Muffy, and she asked, versus just trying to go to CDT or Amber and say Leanna's talking shit. Because that's what people do too. Like all these whiny bitches do. Do you understand that, like, and see, like, I have no issues with Angela Faris. But Angela Faris would be the first person to tell you about me. I would say, don't fucking send me screenshots. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see that shit. And I'm not going to be part of this. Like, go to Lana and tell Lana things. Like, I don't want any part of it. So I was not, that doesn't mean that, Angela, I think that you're a piece of shit. No, it's just laying the boundaries. I'm laying boundaries on what I'm going to allow coming my way. And please don't bother with sending me the bullshit. I don't want it. I'm not going to be getting involved in your fucking he said, she said bullshit. Okay. If there's something serious, that's different. If there's something criminal, it's different. There's something that's, hey, but that would require like a phone call. Okay. Not texting and not getting your point across. Like, that's just, but a bunch of little shit stirrers out there. I don't know. And I'm not saying that Angela Faris is a shit stirrer. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that Angela Faris was probably in her way thinking that she's helping me. Here, there's this, this, and this. If I want something, I'll let you know. And I'm just using her as an example. Lana is psychic. She will text me and ask if I'm okay, and I'll say no. I was just dragged, and she will say, "Wait, what? From who?" LOL. I'm telling you, she has ESP. Thank you. No, I just care about people. Actually, I do. And I was talking to one of my friends the other night, and she said, why don't you go and listen to Jamie's lives and listen to what she has to say in her lives? I said, well, no, because it's all lies, so it's hard to listen to write down all this stuff. And so there's no point in it, because literally, like, everything she's saying is just not true. And she's like, I'm going to read it for you guys. When I was talking to this friend, who I consider a good friend, I know that, she would do a lot for me as a friend. So I was trying to explain to her, like, what was going on, because she's like, well, how it looks is this. And I just want you to listen to, like, how it looks. And what it looks like is, and then she gave how she thought all of this looked. And I said, yeah, but the big thing is that, where's the proof? If all of this was happening, what they said, where's all this proof at? It should be the easiest thing to prove. But yet, there's literally zero proof in just all a bunch of fucking words. Okay. So I'm going to read something for you guys. Let's read. Gosh, I'm going to have to go into this. Oh boy. Oh God, I have to go way back. Nina, you took up all my screenshots. Okay, here we go. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? So when I was talking to my friend, she's like, this isn't like, why would Sarah and Jamie set you up? Why would Sarah and Jamie set you up? I said, well, I don't think that it was Jamie's intention to ever set me up, but I was like, but I'm going to explain the whole Sarah end of it. And it was because I was able to see the Brooke DMs. When I saw in the car and before I got in that car that she was writing Brooke all these messages that had to do with, wait till you see we're setting up Lana real good, me and Jamie. Wait till you see what we plan on telling the judge. You know, that she's this narcissist, all this stuff. And I was seeing those texts, and I'm like, what in the fuck is this? What is this even about? Because then this is how it looks to somebody. Why would somebody give you all this money to get an attorney only to then fuck you over? You know what I mean? Because that's like, that doesn't make any sense, right? And so I was listening to what my friend was saying, and I was like, okay, I get what you're saying. I see what you mean. How it looks from the outside is that, Lana, yeah, right. You know, these people didn't, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, then now hear me out. When Sarah had given me that money that was directly for an attorney, okay, that was before Sarah had ever tried to make her Rico Suave move and be Flipper. Like it was that day, you know, 7 p.m. at night, all the transaction happened with my attorneys, and then boom, it was that night that happened. And then I told Jamie about it. I told Denny about it, and then Sarah was acting weird, and I said, okay, I am telling her this. Like that, if this is why you gave me this money, because you think that this, or this, like, that's not, you know, if I gave you that impression, that's not how I feel, and that's not what I want. And I will call the lawyers up right now and get my retainer back, and I will be giving you this money back. Make sense? No, Vanna, God, you think everybody wants to, like, then she's saying that back to me. And she also says, you know, she's using the whole Andrea Powers cliche. When Lana's done with you, she's going to throw you away. Well, the DMs between Sarah and Brooke. So, Brooke, I know you're listening and I know you're watching because I know you go to all those chats. All you have to do, Brooke, is release your DMs between you and Sarah, and it proves my story about everything true. Because then I will show my text messages with Sarah and show, why is she writing me this stuff, but yet she's writing Brooke all of that stuff, and how her and Jamie are going to how they're setting me up. And it was because you heard it in the video, I mean, in the audio. She's telling me that she's in love with me. And okay, like, wait. So then there is a reason to set me up. She's pissed because no, that's not like, I'm over here talking about Allie Erickson to this girl, to this woman. Can't even say girl. Brooke talked to Sarah about Allie Erickson. I'm saying the words girlfriend on a live a couple weeks prior to that car incident, like over and over and over. Like, she was under the impression, Sarah was under the impression that I was going to go after Kraft and Barnes. Sarah finds out that I was in Kraft and Barnes' live because of the whole Miranda thing, but she didn't even know the reason that I was in that live. Andrea Powers and these other idiots manipulated and wanted to say, twist on why I was in that live. I wasn't working with Kraft and Barnes. I work alone. But now, doesn't Sarah have every reason? Because I don't care me saying to Sarah that it was never going to happen that next day. We all have heard that before, and guess what everybody does? Okay, watch. I'll be around her, I'll work on her, whatever. Like, she's going to need me, all this stuff. She needs me financially, all this stuff. But she sees that I'm in Kraft and Barnes' live. She sees that I'm not suing Kraft and Barnes. She sees that I'm not responding to any of her messages that have to do remotely with the wild novels that she would send me. So now does it make a little bit more sense on why does Sarah have a reason? So then Sarah starts saying all this stuff to Jamie, like this. Because I listened to when my friend was like, listen to this one part of the live. I said, God damn it, fine. She's like, Lana, she thinks that you're lawyers, that you talk to your attorneys, and the only way that you're going to win this appeal is if you blame this all on Jamie. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? She's like, you need to listen to this part of the live. And so I did. And I listened to it, and I'm like, what the First of all, I would never tell anybody what me or my attorneys were talking about as far as strategy. But I'm going to give you guys a little, just because it's disgusting what Sarah did. I haven't even talked to my attorneys about anything yet that has to do with that. So who would be the one person that could possibly tell Jamie this so that Jamie would think that? Fucking Sarah. Sarah's over here. She's like, yeah, because she's acting like because she was part of paying that she's not, that doesn't mean she gets my information. She doesn't know shit about what me and my attorneys talk about. She doesn't know shit, but she fucking went to Jamie, because where would Jamie get this story from? Either she just made it up out of thin air, okay, or Sarah told her that. Either way, it's horrible, right? Because either Jamie's just flat out lying, all right, or Jamie's being told from Sarah all this stuff that has to do with, like, yeah, Lana's planning on throwing you under the bus, and I just want you to know because I really care about you, Jamie, and I can't stand, like, so she's playing every fucking side of this. And why? Why? Because of Kraft and Barnes. Because I wouldn't be with her. But yet, if you look at all my messages up and until literally when she swerves the car over and I'm like, get me the fuck up out of this car. We went from the left lane all the way to the right lane on the highway in a dead turn. That shit's psycho shit, okay? But now doesn't it make a little bit more sense as to Sarah's trying to like fuck all this up because she's fucking pissed because she's not getting her fucking way. Oh, and that's why she was saying we are conspiring against her. Exactly. So I listened to my good friend and I went and listened to Jamie's live. Because I'm like, this is got to be the baddiest shit I've ever heard. I mean, now doesn't now, but what I can say is it still doesn't excuse Jamie's flat out lies about other stuff because that couldn't be coming from Sarah. But what it could be from is Jamie being pissed off. Okay, but also where's the proof, Jamie? Where's the proof that you got from Sarah that any of this was ever happening? Because first of all, you, Jamie, and Sarah have nothing to do with my appeal. No offense, honey bunnies, but you don't. This has nothing to do with any of that. This is about procedural errors. This is about completely other things. And here you are, Jamie, getting yourself in a heaping hot fucking water bullshit. Okay, and all these people are rallying around, and Sarah knows that. Brooke knows the truth, and Brooke is fucking. Hey, she has her little tail in her fucking mouth. She knows the truth. Show your fucking DMs, Brooke. Show them. They're gonna get subpoenaed, so she might as well show them. Still doesn't excuse everything she said. You're absolutely right, Mod Squad, and that's why I said that. Okay? Doesn't excuse anything that she said, because if she was a good friend of mine, why didn't Jamie just call me the minute that Sarah said that? Think about this. Think about this. I know what I would do. If Sarah says this to me about I'd be like, well, hold up. Pick up my phone, call Jamie, and be like, hey, girl, what is Sarah telling me? Sarah's saying this. And I'd be like, wait, what? You know what I mean? Do you think that Jamie ever called me once and said that this is everything that Sarah's saying? Nope. I think we had one account because I talked to her the night before and the night of that car incident. And I was heavily apologizing, saying, I'm so sorry that I brought this person into like your life because of knowing me. That's how Jamie ever met her, was in Denver. So hold on. So Lana would be awesome hanging out with. Oh, thanks. And I don't follow people back to their house. She didn't follow. I was just trying to be polite. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just a nice person, and she was acting all sappy, sad, and crying. But all this shit that's going on here, all these fucking people just working behind the scenes, and then here you have psychopaths. Like, seriously, sociopaths. People that know these people are calling them calculated sociopaths. And they are just running rampant and threatening people, blackmailing people. And now you got Sarah literally fucking with a criminal and civil, processes by like what you're lying. One witness is talking to another witness and lying to her about somebody else's attorney and their client attorney privilege information that Sarah has never heard 1 ounce of, has never been in any of my meetings other than the council meeting. So it's so it wasn't until after I was like, okay, let me listen to this from this person's point of view. Because all I kept saying was like, this is all lies, and it'll all come out. But here you got freaking Brooke writing in chats that they're all in, saying things like, oh, yeah, no, this doesn't add up. You know what doesn't add up, Brooke? Put out the messages. Be a woman. You said that you cared about my child. Be a woman and out the bitch like you fucking should. And I will prove all my messages where it's completely opposite of what she's saying. What she is telling you is completely opposite of what she was saying to me. And then, Jamie, you put out your shit and we put this all out. Guess who's going to come out smelling like a fucking dog dick shit? None other than Sarah motherfucking King, because she's a liar. She's a manipulative bitch. And she tried to fucking buy my vagina. You put that on a track, Crafton. Crafton, get your psycho exes the fuck away from me. Oh, Leanna, I want to help you and Jax. You don't deserve any of this stuff. Like, they're fucking crazy. It's like, we need a whiteboard. But the reason that this has to do with a tell-all is because all these creators are involved. Nina's a creator. Lynn, Holly, all those stupid trolls, all these, semi-big channels, they all know the truth. Teresa knows the truth. They all can look the other way. They know the truth. And no one's joining forces because of like whatever. It's what advantage would Crafton and Kim get by becoming friends, like becoming believing me? They're believing me because they have the evidence, I have the evidence, and we compared our evidence and it's dead on. They're believing because it's the truth and because there's supporting evidence for all of it. It's that simple. And these people banked on that Lana would never in a million thousand years talk to Crafton Barnes. Well, all I can say is Heather Blair. And if that shit doesn't happen to you and Miranda, me and fucking Crafton Barnes, probably to this day, would still never have talked. Is this the Brooke that used to be in chat all the time? Well, if she was in chat, I mean, yeah, maybe. Yeah, she was around. This is Brooke, super fragile, espialidocious. This is the Brooke. This is the Brooke that used to be seeking the. She used to mod for channels. Trust me, seeking the truth with Dave flew over here because I was about to talk about Brooke that one night. Brooke has the evidence. She has the evidence, and I mean, she can give it now or she can give it later. Doesn't matter. It's all there. Facebook will get it because it's all in the DMs. Facebook has it. And I think deleting it is only going to look worse on their behalf. And if they did delete it, I think that proves my point. But like I said, like Facebook is pretty good about that. I love you, Mod Squad, so much. Oh, that's funny. No, Jamie's doing all of Sarah's talking, and Brooke just writes in chats. It's yeah, it's jealousy, it's envy, it's all this stuff, and I didn't take advantage of anybody. I don't take advantage of people. I try to help people. I'm there for them. I'm a real friend. Shit, if Parker's still in chat, me and Parker are going to the zoo together. So back up, bitches. we're going to the zoo because Columbus has one of the best zoos. And also we have the best water park with our zoo. So like we want to do like mom shit together, like normal fucking shit. And I was so happy when she asked me about our Columbus Zoo. It's really, really cool. And it's like that's something normal, you know. Um, if Parker's still in chat, I was told my name was mentioned. I still haven't heard from the Columbus Police or any of the proper authorities. I also told you that you are more than welcome to play any of our conversation. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that you were sent over here. And Brooke, that's what I was just reading. And I was saying what I was saying was is that you have you. It's more complicated than just play off our messages. No, it's my messages with Sarah versus your messages with Sarah show what Sarah was actually doing, what she was saying to you, and the whole what me and Jamie are setting up to do to Lana versus at the same time that she's telling you that, what she's writing me, and to put those side by side. That's what it's about. And what I'm saying is you know the truth. I'd be like, your DMs prove it, and my text messages with Sarah prove what the hell Sarah was doing and how she was manipulating then Jamie. But if everybody just shows their messages, there's going to be one common denominator of who the liar and who the manipulator and who was doing what to everybody. And that's the police can have them, no problem. Good, so they're not deleted. Perfect. And the Columbus police said that it's not theirs to take with those messages until one other thing is done. So thank you, Brooke. Lana is good people and so honest. No one is as transparent as Lana. Thank you. I take pride in that. And Brooke, one of the other things that I was saying is that you were in those chats because I was talking about Jamie's lives, and I was talking about that there's been no proof. Jamie's just talking on Sarah's behalf and talking on her own behalf, but there's been no proof to any of the things that they've been saying. And all I'm saying is show the proof. And I think that you could probably agree on that. Yes, and I told someone that a while ago, and they went with the other side, and that hurts, but I think I was being handled and never believed. Yes, you definitely were, because I know the person was. All I know is that they said they printed off 4 or 5 rings worth of paper for all the messages. Last time I checked, if you don't have iCloud, how are you downloading anything to be able to print, even if stuff was deleted? Your phone would have had to be backed up. Usually with track phones, LG track phones. Go look up what type of phone that is, an LG track phone. Okay. Go take a look. Oh, that's okay, Mia. I mean, you want to take people at face value. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's being normal. I think that there's a select few and people are continuing to let these people stick around. And it's the same people that are letting these people stick around. So it's very obvious what channels and what people refuse to do anything about it. It's because they are involved behind the scenes. There were two mods that modded for Cadle. Okay. They modded for Cadle, and I finally got in touch with them. And they said there are 3 channels that you wouldn't believe who have their hands in all the behind the scenes shit. And let me just say, I was blown away when I heard the other 2, because I know the one, when I heard of the other 2. But let me tell you something. It makes fucking perfect sense. Like, ridiculous sense. And these people tried to get in my group. They were actually, one of them was in my Facebook group for a minute, and I kicked them out. But yeah. Dirty people keep their mouths shut out in public. Just always remember that. They act like they're oblivious to everything. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. Fucking lies. When someone tells you they have no idea what's going on, and they're in the true crime community, then I would never watch them do true crime. If they, to the point that they say, I don't know what's going on, versus, oh yeah, I heard something about that, or is that what's going on over there? When you've been around as long as people have, anyways, I'm sure I'll have a follow-up to this tell-all, because there's just so much to tell. Hey, Nina, keep your pants on, girl. Have a good night. That's why Sarah won't ever go on a live, and was so resentful to even have her voice on for one of Lana's. Yeah. I just want all these fucking crazy people away from me. And I think, I cross my fingers, I believe that literally every path of possible existence with anybody has been 100% like fire extinguished out. How can people fake being your friend? I don't get it. Because they're jealous, envy, losers, and they have something that you want. I mean, I do want to put this out there on the record, is that the night before Sarah's car incident with me, Jamie tried to get me to write over my nonprofit to her. She's wanted my nonprofit since day one. That's the truth. So when people say that there's nothing in it for these people, and why would somebody, shell out money or do this or do that? You do a lot of crazy things for love, number one. And number two, you just have to keep looking to find the reason why. But some people are just born fucked up. Like why did Chris Watts kill his whole family? So, but yeah. And me and Jamie had a StreamYard meeting, so it was all recorded. And again, that was all turned over to my attorneys. So, saying that I could trust her, and that, hey, just write it over to me until all this stuff settles out, and, you can trust me to run it, and blah, blah, blah. That's all recorded, and that was all turned over to my attorneys, who I still most certainly have. So, again, does Sarah's actions and what she said excuse what Jamie has done? Absolutely not. But it's all being sorted out. So sad, everything you've been through, Lana. Sorry, Lana. I don't know how to take that from you, Jackie, but haven't seen you around much. I will say that, where did what's her name go? Midget. When she said that, she's like, oh, I went over to that Lala's channel, and she's like, that chick is fucking crazy. Yeah, and guess what? I bet you she doesn't go back. Like, that's the whole thing, is like, when you see something that's not your cup of tea, you wouldn't go back and watch it and engage with it. So you should all scratch your heads when people come to me and say that Shift Happens voice is the voice that called them and gave them death threats and they want all this information on them. One of those people being Jamie. And that she opened up a place like in Jefferson County. She gave me a place for a number, like a case number. So, and then you went on their panel then just a couple weeks afterward. I mean, do you think that makes sense? Any sense, guys? Like, what type of sense do you think that makes? Like, that behavior is. And no, if Jamie apologized to me tomorrow, if you think that I would be her friend, I would never be her friend again. I can't be friends with somebody that behaves like that. So no, there is no coming back from this. You can still do the right thing before the law just sorts it all out. But just like Nina, like when she wanted to try to come back, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, no. I don't use people to get things. I don't need to do that. I didn't use Sarah fucking King. God forbid I want to believe that people are like me and could do things for the right reasons. She said that she was part of like Shazam happened under her roof and all that stuff. And that's why she said she wanted to help me because of that, because of what happened. And because of everything, all the lies about this whole stalking crap. Why wouldn't I believe that somebody could have a kind heart like myself? So, anyways. Yeah, I would never tell anybody not to go talk to anybody. I would never tell people not to be friends with creators or anything like that. I can simply just tell you my tell all with them. And you should judge people by your own experiences with people, not because of what people tell you. Well, thank you, Jackie, if you sincerely meant it. But I said it when I first came out on YouTube. I wasn't here to make friends. I was here to clear my name. When YouTube channel creators defamed my name with saying that I was scamming the Watts and put it in their Facebook groups. And there was a handful of creators out there that were responsible for that. And I came on here to clear that, as well as to then show and showcase everything that was going on in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, and everything that I'm currently doing to help people and to try to bring home two innocent men in Aliquippa back to their homes, back to their families. Help Rachel Daltondo's family in the process as well. And I think it should be really telling to everybody that an award-winning journalist would come on over to the YouTube streets if I wasn't correct. Why would you even bother if I wasn't right? If I'm irrelevant and I don't matter and I'm not correct and I'm just talking out of my ass, my measly 1,000 views shouldn't, but it's because I'm not irrelevant and it's because I am correct. And it's because I am making waves and I am helping a community. And I am exposing what has gone on and what that journalist and his narrative have done and how Sheldon Jeter Jr. didn't have a chance because of his publication. So, Kathy, she says, I still have never heard of Nina. Be glad. Hopefully this is not your real name because she will find you. She will come in your DMs and she'll be like, peekaboo, Kathy, I see you. Hey girl, you want to talk? Give me $1. I'll be your attorney. Client privilege right here. Or you can just send me some cigs. Hot Ham Radio. Anyways, I don't think these people were ever my friends. Yeah, to be honest. I was really hoping that Parker would have heard my comment about us going to, the zoo, but she's probably sleeping or putting her kids to bed. Hot Ham Radio. I don't think I can get DMs, which seems great. Perfect. Yes. So anyways, love my mods, love my subscribers, love my members, consider being a member. I got a bunch of new stuff I'm gonna be unleashing here over the next 4 weeks. I'm actually gonna be doing some talk about Abby and Libby and my trip to Indiana. So also a recent trip to Aliquippa. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff I'm going to update on over these next 4 weeks. But until next time, be kind and chat love. Meet me over in Patreon. We're all going to exchange our nudes. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Wee wee. Yo, Nina. Keep it real, dog. Oh my God, Lana. Oh my God. Lana, where are you? Lana, where are you? Yo, Lana. Lana, where are you, Lana? Lana. Buffy, love you. Muffy, we love you. Lana, where are you? Lana, you're so not professional. If you want people to take you seriously, you better start acting more professional. As she sends me her glamour pictures from 2002. Lana, you better start acting more professional if you want. You're starting to gain credibility, and you're legit, and you can't be acting wild or anything like that. If you need someone to do that with, you can play with me. Okay, Nina, sounds great. Oh my God, I love your attitude. Carrie, thank you. Nina, why haven't you called me in like 20 seconds? Nina would say, Lana, you're such a flake. I set this Zoom meeting up and you're not here. Well, I don't know, Nina. I'm too busy being a mom. I'm at the wave pool with my kid. You just blew off our Zoom meeting? Yeah, I'm at the wave pool. Thanks, Lana and Chad. I always leave these lives laughing. Well, you should. Nina, I told you that my heart was in West Virginia. And you said you didn't care because you had a husband. And I said, you know how crazy that comment sounds? We can come and go, but y'all are so well known. She chewed me out several times for talking about what I want to do on my own channel. Lana. I did a whole 3-hour, stayed up for 3 hours. I did a whole porn gate for you to be able to prove that you were not Rocket Man. Well done, Nina. I'm not Rocket Man. Well, after everything that was said, I kind of started believing them. After everything that was said, Nina, you lied. you said that you lied. Oh, yeah, but besides that, and like, MJ is such like a shit stir, Lana. Okay. She totally set you up from the beginning. Oh, do you know because you know like that? Do you know that for some reason? How do you know that? Well, because Snuffles called his manhood penis, and it's about Ken and Barbie, and like, oh my God. This is my conversations with Nina. Just listening to her rant and rave. Lana, if you don't put Larry and Dave on blast for me like you promised me, Nina, I am not fucking white knighting for you, goddammit. You have a channel, use it. Lana, but you promised that you would say something. You don't even care what they've done to me. Nina, you haven't showed me anything that they've done to you. You want me to just take your word. Fuckery. It's a bunch of fuckery around here. Okay, my favorite Nina comment. Here she goes. Here she blows. Nina says, LOL. You're funny, but no more on YouTube. You can't say you're professional and say that kind of shit to people at the same time. Impulse control. You can message me your rant. I said, girl, I'm messing with you. She said, I don't screenshot because I think it's a poor reflection of character. And it's a bad reflection of myself as well. So I think that kind of behavior is just childish, juvenile, cheap shot for bottom feeders. Oh, do you, Nina? Nina says to me, you have a charming and electric personality. I've set my alarm to join your live in the morning. You'd better notice me. I might feed you some questions in DM. Okay. I'm turning my curtains down and turning on Netflix to go to bed, says Nina. I set Alexa at 2:30. Tell me if I should turn it off. I said, just stand up for a little longer and let me take my time. Get some sleep, Nina. NA is not tonight, don't worry. Nina says, look, I told you you're hot and electric. I love your passion. And I disagree with everything you say. I said, I bet. Jesus Christ. Because I could put you guys all to sleep and just reading my Nina narrates novels. Oh, Nina. Let's see. What else? Anyways, Nina says to Lana, anyways, for your credibility, no more sex talk, sex games on YouTube. You're revamping to be professional. You can do it with me. I'll play with you. I said, oh, I got lots of girls that want to play with me, Nina. I said, I want the ones that can hold a convo, though, with some wine and can bite on their lower lip. And then mine softly to pull me closer. Have a good night, Nina. Nina to Lana. I told you I'm in the chat room Zoom hour. But listen, if you're not sober, postpone the live. Come back. Where did you go? I can never tell you over text what I want to tell you, Nina says to Lana. I said, I know, but I'm just so exhausted. It's good. I don't chase. Good night. I'd hope not. You're married. Jesus Christ. You guys like it? You guys like my, am I putting you to sleep? I'm working on my voice. You and Crafton should do some dramatic readings. Oh my God, I would love to. Because my life is seriously a reality television show. These people are certifiable. Nina, I have a headache. It's okay. Let me just rub your head. No, Nina, like you give me a headache. It's okay. I'll be quiet. As she puts duct tape over her mouth. Nina slightly closes the door and then begins to play with her own hair. Nina then proceeds to get on YouTube and use 15 alts to then harass her girlfriend while she's in bed. And then says, "Oh my God, honey, who are all these people writing you and harassing you?" Meanwhile, it's Nina with a smirk. This is Nina. How did I miss Nina? Does she have another name? Okay, hold on. I will paste it. It's just fine. Oh, Crafton, do you want to go live and do a reenactment? Let me see here. At this age, Nina says, Selena, at this age, I'm more selective about who I spend my time with. So the fact that I'm really paying attention to you means I am really keen to get to know you. Lana says to Nina, I agree. Time is the most precious thing we got. Nina says back, exactly. When we were younger, it's different. But as we get older, we have more work, priorities, responsibilities. Nina says, Nina says, my friend, I'm sorry. Nina says, I told you I'm a sapiosexual. I'm attracted to the mind. Sex talk doesn't get me anywhere. Getting to know somebody on a genuine level by talking and really getting to know the person is what builds attraction for me. Then Nina proceeds to say that oh my God, do you need some allergy pills? You've been sneezing all day. Lana says, no, Mama. Just spread that butter. I'm fine. Nina says, good thing I just used my rabbit today. Lana says, how was it? Nina says, I came like 10 times. Oh my God. I said, when you're thinking of someone who is sexy bomb ass shit can happen. I have to go pee. Lana says, when you're thinking of someone who is sexy bomb ass shit can happen to that clown. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we're gonna end on that note. For more Love Line with Lana, we'll see you guys at a later date. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my gosh. I wish tonight was gonna be a blood moon. Until next time, loves. Take care of one another.